I lost this. Hey everybody, Naruto Fan FB here. Chapter 605. I got this. Chapter 605 review. Got Andy over here. John over here. I guess Andy's not gonna say my name, so I'll say it.
You said you had this.
Yeah, I do. Ronnie, not here. I think he's working. Reed probably doing some scientist stuff, and Matt was like tired or something like that, so that's lame as fuck. But that's the deal. The chapter was pretty good this week. I think it was interesting. I think there was a lot of like subtle like hints and whatnot in the chapter. Why are you making faces?
I thought you didn't like the chapter.
At first, I didn't like it because the first time I read it, I kind of read it as like it was just an action chapter.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I was like overwhelmed with all the cool moves and all that craziness,
all the badassery.
But then when I stopped not watching, but reading the chapter for fighting chapter and like looked at what they were actually saying or what
was being shown.
Not even what was being shown, but what the small dialogue that was going on.
Mm-hmm.
There were a lot of hints in there. When he says, "This is the reason why Madara chose you," when he uses the Martin Shikaki or whatever the fuck it was, I forgot what it said. Also, at the end, I think one of the biggest things. Actually, no. Towards the end, Obito stops after he like throws that wood spear in the guy and like makes it explode.
Which was awesome.
Yeah, that was a badass move. I would love to see that in Ninja Storm 3.
But that's never gonna be Ninja Storm 3. It's a kid's game, man.
Yeah.
Imagine that. Imagine like an ultimate move where it's like.
Yo, did you see? I'm sorry to get off track, but did you see the like some of the ultimate attacks for the new characters? There's one for what the fuck's his name? This guy with the sword. It's, how am I forgetting his name? It's like a well-known.
Which guy with the sword?
The old dude that fights Hanzo.
The samurai dude?
Yeah.
Mifune.
Yeah, Mifune.
Dude, what the fuck?
Anyway, Mifune's move, like he does like a slash and then there's like a huge like ink explosion which is supposed to be blood, but it looks like Street Fighter, which is really cool. Anyway, back on topic. After he throws a wood spear through that guy and explodes, he stops and he's like, this place is like, where am I? And then he goes, woo! Like, which is my favorite part of the chapter. He kept yelling woo for some reason, which was really funny.
I was reading it when you. I mean, your idea is probably just as valid as mine, but I was reading it like a whoa, like,
yeah,
like
no,
an angry.
I figured that's what it is. It's him like screaming,
like Bruce Lee voice, where it's like whoa.
Yeah. But like when he was doing it, he was like woo! Like roller coaster.
It's the scariest fucking thing to see in a fight.
Like
this guy,
woo! Like just for no reason. Like what is wrong with him?
We try to stab through him, and it's like, is it a ghost?
It's not working.
It's
not working. Just keep stabbing. It was also really cool how he awakened his Mangekyou Sharingan or whatnot.
Oh, that was really cool how Kakashi's Mangekyou Sharingan.
Yeah, also, I'm really starting to get a little like confused with the whole like Sharingan working thing because it seems their eyes are connected obviously, but then like Sasuke's and Itachi's, like was there a connection when Sasuke got Itachi's eyes and Itachi came back? Like there was I don't know. Is that how it always works? Like if two people have a Sharingan,
it's
whatever
a
happens.
plot thing.
What?
It's a speed of plot thing. It's whatever the story needs to be.
Yeah,
awesome.
I figured it's something along those lines, but like I feel like that's a cheap way out. That's like the
maybe I don't know. Well, Sasuke has his other techniques. He didn't actually get he didn't have the eternal Mangekyou like the. Never mind, I'm wrong.
He had his eternal.
I'm gonna stop talking because that was wrong.
Okay. Anyway, at the end of the chapter, I think one of the biggest things was when he said, "Wait, this place, where am I?" And then it shows the panel where it's Obito. Half his face is covered in blood. The scarred side is covered in blood. And the other side is just tears. It's clean, but tears. I really, really, really think that Obito has a split personality thing going on. We've seen it earlier in the show and the manga with Toby's a good boy versus the Madara Toby. And now I feel like there's a lot of symbolism with the whole blood on the face, tears on the other side, and him saying like, "This is hell."
Mm-hmm.
I guess another big point is the Rin.
Well, yeah, Rin's dead.
Kakashi obviously had a reason.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks like there's something bigger going on with Rin, which is interesting because there was nothing that ever really pointed to that before this.
I'm interested to why they said we should get her body.
Yeah, exactly. Like they were like, after everything that after all this work, he stopped us or something like that. So I'm interested in seeing whether Rin was working with them or they just had plans to capture Rin.
For some reason, yeah.
And Kakashi knew what the reason was and realized if Rin was captured,
shit would go down.
Like it would be detrimental to the village. So he decided to kill her, and it was a hard decision. But I'm guessing he had to do it because he had to do it. Regardless of that, like they needed her body for some reason. Like though they wanted it.
Well, you don't know how much of this was also set up by Madara too.
Yeah.
It's like, he's like, oh, he chose Obito, so it's like how far down the line did he have this plan?
A lot of it's just like too much chance happening.
Can we just agree that Madara's gonna be like, hey, I can bring her back. I can bring her back with this thing called the Ren again.
I don't know if I can agree on that, but I wouldn't be surprised if he pulled out some sneaky shit like that.
Not even sneaky. It's really overt. Or it's just like, I can bring people back from the dead. I can bring Rin to this magical dreamland of happiness and fun times.
He might pull that shit.
Yeah.
But the next few chapters should be interesting because everyone's dead. Like it doesn't look like it's gonna be like a fighting chapter after this. Yeah, he fucked up everyone, like badly. I haven't seen anything like that. I think ever.
Madara against the five Kages is pretty bad.
I was thinking that, but like
Kimimaro actually reminded me a lot of the Kimimaro fight. I guess just because like all those like spike things were coming up. But, dude fucked him up. Yeah. Just giant trees of spikes.
Yeah, at the end, that was some fucked up shit.
Or it's just like tendrils of death.
You think they have like memorial? Like this is where like 35 ninjas were killed.
I doubt it.
And there's like a tree.
No, they're Ambu. It's just like they just disappear one day. It's like all secretive and shit.
Oh yeah, they don't have families.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Like, so we saw a lot of things because like this is like the first time we saw like any of like his abilities like in full swing.
I don't know how much of those are his abilities as opposed to Zetsu's abilities. Like
no, like the spike. I think like the giant spiky things are probably the Zetsu, but like
again, this is what's throwing me when he used the spear and then he was like and then like it exploded out.
Mm-hmm.
Like I feel like somebody that wasn't him.
Mm-hmm.
Like
somebody else.
Yeah, it was like another subconscious almost. Because once his Mangekyo Sharingan got activated, he knew exactly what. There was no like.
It's like when Jason Bourne all of a sudden just starts like disarming people's guns,
like
breaking them apart. Where it's like,
yeah, exactly. I don't know how he did that.
It's like I just delivered a baby.
Exactly. Like he all of a sudden just became mad surgical and knew exactly what to do, when to do it. Like that one part where he's standing over that guy and they just stabbed through him. Like he planned that perfectly. Like Obito was still young. He hasn't.
He had no idea what his abilities do.
Yeah, like not even that. Just in terms of like combat experience, he doesn't have that level of combat experience where he could just take on that many. And like these are high class black Anmu. Like it's not a joke.
No. But he didn't know he could phase through shit because that was the whole point of the reason why he was like, "Oh, Zetsu, help me through this door." Because if he knew he could phase through, so he's like, I feel like "Fuck up! I can phase through this door."
Fuck doors.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that there's some sort of like subconscious that snaps and he just goes like thug mode, like I'm ready to die, like, because he kind of just came out there and started pulling out moves, and the Zetsu was even surprised. He's like, wow, this Madara chosen for a reason, and I don't think that Zetsu realizes that it may be like another subconscious because there was. I personally think there was way too many techniques, moves, and just how he handled that whole battle. He didn't get touched.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
well, he would have been touched if he didn't like phase through shit.
I don't know about that.
I think he was fighting that shit with reckless abandon.
Yeah, but at the same time, he can fight like that because he knows how to use his abilities. I feel like if he didn't have that ability, he would have used his whatever. God, I can't fucking talk. Whatever other ability he would have had in the right way as well.
That's in a bubble.
That last sentence just disregard what I just said because that was that.
You had Down syndrome mouth for a minute.
Anyway, yeah.
So yeah, we hope to see some awesome things in chapters to come.
We have to give a shout out to Eric. Give me a second.
Why are we giving a shout out to Eric?
Because I said so. To Eric James Logan, shout out. What up, bro? Thanks for messaging us. Yeah.
We're gonna get like 10,000 people messaging us. Like, give me a shout out.
I want a shout. So yeah. I don't really have too many theories other than the whole split personality thing. I've heard some thoughts that Rin may be a Senju or something along those lines, but at this point, I don't know.
Why the fuck does everyone have to be a Senju or an Uchiha?
And at this point, I don't think that they need a Senju.
I don't need more Senjus. She's dead.
Maybe she's got a specific bloodline or something like that. I don't know. But I would love to hear what people think what was the deal with Rin.
She's a ninja. Obi loved her. She's dead. Why can't it just be that simple? Why can't it... Woo! I felt like that.
Yeah.
We should just start doing that in
public.
Like, just like tomorrow work, like, and they'll be like, okay. So we're gonna wrap this up. Do you have more to say?
It's a short video, guys. I'm sorry because we don't have as many people commenting.
It's 11 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like we rambled for a little bit and shouted out.
Whatever. That's what we always do.
But it was also a fighting chapter. The moon at the end was interesting.
Yeah. I was wondering if that moon is like this omnipresent thing in all of his dimensions because it's like the body of the Ten Tails is in there, or it's just like that dimension is like somewhere else, or it was in space. In space.
Naruto in space.
Yeah, just a lot of interesting things. It's very artistic. A very artistic chapter. I feel like, it's been a while since, like, Kishimoto's been able to just, like, go crazy with some things that we've never really seen before. It's always like, oh, Susanoo this, or Rasengan that.
It was definitely nice to see some new techniques, because watching Obito fight like that, it gave you, a feeling of how the first Hokage possibly could have fought.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, seeing how overwhelmingly powerful Obito was, it made you... Like, because I've always been like, Madara is so strong. How could someone be stronger than him? How could someone defeat him? Mm-hmm. And then seeing this, I was like, oh, shit, niggas for real.
One thing I actually am very interested about, like, a question I've been thinking about is, like, if he fought this way, if he was fighting this way in this time, why didn't he fight this way in any other fight I've ever seen?
And all that. I thought that, too. I was wondering why, like, he was a thug in this fight, and all of a sudden he kind of was just like, yeah, I can phase through stuff and use my chains. Mm-hmm. And he didn't do anything else, and I found that really interesting. Mm-hmm. It might have been because he was combined with the Zetsu. And
I think so, too, but I'm wondering why he's not still doing that then. And also, I feel like maybe he's, like, totally... I feel like maybe the reason why they, like, massacred the Uchiha village to begin with is that I think, we're going to see later on the line that he probably blinded himself from overuse of that Mangekyo Sharingan. Because, like, he used it a lot.
Yeah, he doesn't have a brother, too.
Yeah, he doesn't have a brher. His entire face, like, like with Sasuke, he used it, like, 6 times, and that guy was already fucking blind.
Well,
because he just got it. Because I feel like...
I'm wondering if maybe having a Senju body helps with that process, like, it doesn't strain your body as much, but, I don't know.
Senju bodies help... That's another thing. Senju bodies help everything, apparently.
Yeah, it heals faster, you live longer, you run faster, you jump... I'm making this up.
You're a bicentennial.
Yeah.
No, bionic person. God damn it. That's a terrible movie. I fucked up that. Bicentennial Man is an awful movie.
We gotta start over. No, I'm joking.
I
wasn't gonna start over. It's 14 fucking minutes.
But yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of hoping... Because that would bring another reason to... kill the Uchihas other than just be like because it's like why does Toby or like why does Obito hate the Uchihas?
Yeah.
Maybe he doesn't hate the Uchihas. Maybe he just needs the Sharingans.
Know what I'm interested in? When does Toby cut his hair or Obito cut his hair?
Yeah.
Like, and
what drives him to do that?
He's just like that Gohan shit where he's like your hair's too long, karate chop. Like I'm interested in seeing what the deal with that is. Yeah, but I said this last week. I said, like, the next few chapters should be awesome. But yeah, the next few chapters should be awesome.
Alright, well...
I want to hear what people have to say about Rin. what the deal with her is. What you thought about my theory on Obito's 2 personalities. Alright. If you think Andy's an asshole, comment below.
Oh, they always do.
He's being a dickhead. Yeah. So, like, comment, subscribe, blah, blah, blah. We'll see you guys next week. Oh, Bleach was pretty badass this week. I liked it. Yamamoto was like cut in half. Nigga's dead. Like,
yeah, that guy.
He like fell
died
down.
Standing. It's like,
Yeah, that was some hardcore shit. And then the ending with the whole explosion in the sky. I think Ichigo's coming through. So
great.
He'll be ready to get fucked up.
I'm kind of interested to see what the whole Zero Division is.
Yeah, although he was like, yeah, so Soul Society is destroyed now, so the Zero Division will come now.
Now they'll come.
It's like, oh, so you show up when shit gets all fucked up, and everyone's dead. Okay.
Can just... Yeah, whatever.
Here's a question. What happens to a Soul Reaper when they die in Soul Society? Where do they go then? Double Soul Society.
Earth.
Alright. We'll see you guys next week.